And the algorithm is cruel. Once, once we watch one place the of negative content, it keeps popping up again and again. Teenagers who are still unstable are easily swept away by the tide.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In a podcast that discuss issue around us but from a more human perspective. I am Ivana Kristalin and today we're going to talk about a topic that comes up often but is rarely discussed in depth. Teenager delinquency. From gang fight, skipping school, social media abuse, to other deviant behaviors, the question is, are teenagers today really become more delinquent or are we risking something? Today I'm joined by Kalista and Orin. Hello everyone!
Hello, Ivana and everyone.
Hi, Ivana. I'm so happy to be invited to talk about this topic.
Okay, I want to start to the basic first. When you hear the term juvenile delinquency, what immediately comes to mind for you two guys?
Usually, what immediately comes to mind is fight, smoking, drinking alcohol, or skipping school. But actually, juvenile delinquently covers a broad spectrum from minor to serious offenses.
Yup, and sometimes even small things like arguing with parents or teacher are immediately labeled as delinquency without considering the reason behind it.
Interesting. So, the label delinquent is often used without first trying to understand the situation, right?
That's right. Okay. But if we look at it from developmental perspective, adult skin is a phase of self-discovery. Okay. They are trying many things include testing boundaries.
Ooh. So, what do you think is the biggest factor causing juvenile delinquency?
In my opinion, family is still the main factor. Lack of communication, minimal attention of our parenting styles that are too strict or too lax can cause teenagers to seek a space outside the home.
How about you, Orin?
Let me add something. Beside family, social pressure is also huge. Social school demands parental expectation, not to mention social media filled with other people's achievement. Teenagers easily feel I'm not good enough like that.
So, the pressure comes from many directions, right?
Yep. And unfortunately, not all teenagers have a safe place to talk. In the end, they choose the wrong way to fan.
Talking about the social media, this is a topic that cannot be ignored. In your opinion, does social media help or exacerbate juvenile delinquency? Kalista?
Um,
Actually,
to be honest, I don't think we can blame the teens entirely. They are a product of their environment. If the environment is healthy, gains are their behavior will be healthy too.
how about you, Orin?
And the algorithm is cruel. Once, once we watch one place the of negative content, it keeps popping up again and again. Teenagers who are still unstable are easily swept away by the tide.
Ooh, not to mention the issues of validation, like views, comments, like this.
Yup, many teenagers end up good doing extreme things just to get attention, maybe.
Okay, I want to ask a rather sensitive question. In your opinion, is juvenile delinquency more the fault of the teenager themselves or their environment? Kalista or Orin, maybe who?
Orin.
Whereas I don't think we can blame the teens entirely. There are a product of their environment and environment. If the environment is healthy, chances are their behavior will be healthy too.
How about you, Carl? Are you agree?
I'm agree.
Okay. So our approach so far has been wrong, right?
Yes, we've been too focused on punishment and forgotten to listen.
Earlier, we mentioned labels. How big is the impact when teenagers are labeled naughty?
Hugh, the label can make teens feel like they have no future. Eventually, they think it's pointless to change. People already think of me this way.
How about you, Ori?
And that's sad because actually many of them just need one person who believes in them.
So what do you think is the most realistic solution, Kalista or Orin? Who first?
Start with open communication. Within the family, parents don't have to be perfect, but being present and willing to listen is important.
How about you, Orin?
Schools should also take a more humanistic approach. Teachers aren't just educators but also mentors.
But guys, you can drink this training, okay?
Thank you.
Okay. Next. And what about us a society? Maybe Carl? Can you answer?
Okay. Stop being so quick to judge. Sometimes a single stance of understanding can be far more helpful than a thousand punishment.
Oh, for our conversation today, we can conclude that juvenile delinquency is not just a matter of defined behavior, but also a signal that there are needs that have not been met. Teenagers are not a problem that must be eradicated, but in a generation that needs to be understood. But by the way, thank you guys for coming to my channel. Thank you, Kalista.
Thank you, Ivana.
Orin, for today's
Bestie.
conversation.
Hopefully this conversation can make us all more happy and more caring. Yay!
And for those of you listen to the end, thank you for taking the time. See you in the next episode and keep being people who are willing to listen. Okay, bye bye. Sarangin.